All right, guys, welcome back to today's tea. And today we have a lot of tea to talk about. Gus, how you doing?
Dude, the tea is hot. The tea is
The,
piping.
the tea is
It's
boiling, man.
cold brewed and then fucking vaporized by atomic energy and is straight up radioactive. And I don't even know if we're getting into all of it today.
I'm so into it. I can't wait. But yeah, tell me a little bit about the heat wave though. How was that? Because you were in
I'm in my
Seattle. You
fucking
had no
bathtub right now.
Gotta cool off those toes. I did like though that you did post on your Instagram. I saw a lot of people posting on their Instagram about like the heat wave and like what to do. Your thumb, I'm so sorry for you.
It's fine.
Okay. But about the heat. Oh, go ahead.
It is about the heat wave, actually. It kind of can tie into it at least.
Okay.
I don't know. At first, there were a lot of things I wanted to address about last podcast, so we need to get into those. But
Okay. Well,
I lost a fight with a fan. And like a literal fan, like a literal antique fan. And it chopped my finger in 3 places and I have some stitches. I bled a lot at first, and I like squeezed onto my finger. And then I honestly only have like a slight stain on my shirt. And I love this shirt, so I'm going to keep wearing it.
yeah, I have to. Well, and honestly, at least from what I've experienced, blood stains really bad. So like make sure like you wash that shirt or like soak it by tonight. Because if
Well, there's
not,
only
like
one blood stain. And if it stains, it's like, it's that time that I got stitches in my thumb. I've really fucked this particular thumb up a lot. I'm glad it's not my
so
right
it'll be like a story time, like a good storyteller. That's
I
staying.
guess. The story is I was moving a fan that was an antique. It was brass and it wasn't sharp, but it wasn't dull. And it had a cage on the outside, but it's not an idiot proof cage. And I was having a smooth brain moment and put my thumb like in the direction of a brass thing. And then there was 3 really quick, like, boom. And then I was like, what the heck? My thumb feels like it's like literally something that like Rocky trained on, you know, because it gets hit like 3 times in a row, like boom. And I was like, what was that? And then I look at my thumb and it's gushing blood.
No.
And I just like instantly grabbed a towel. Honestly, Peter, my other cousin Peter, he believes in the science. I think he's vaccinated. And yeah, I was in his house. He has fucking scary ass fans in his condo. And his bathtub is a cool place to chill and film a little mukbang. I'm also eating Thai food.
I love it though. No, honestly, that sucks, but I'm really sorry to hear about your thumb. I'm glad you're alive though, because
Dude,
yeah, that does not sound like a good
I
time.
literally thought I was gonna faint. And like when I went into like the ER, I told them, I was like, I'm gonna faint. I ran here. I'm bleeding a lot. And they instantly put me in a room and they're like, he's gonna faint. And it's like I'm pretty good around blood. Like, I mean, at least in movies, maybe real life blood is kind of more trippy.
Yeah.
But when it's your own blood, I mean, I don't know about you, but I get woozy. Like my mouth instantly starts running like I'm about to vomit / pass out.
No, same. When it's a lot of blood, to be honest with you, like I'm
It's
the
your
same
own
way.
blood too, yeah.
That too, yeah. I will pass out. Absolutely not. But yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen to you, and I'm glad that at least got you a wheelchair right away. Could you imagine if you stood for like another 30 seconds, like you would have been out cold?
Well, I mean, like you said in the first episode, I am kind of a drama queen. And I knew
Okay, true,
that it
true.
might like have me waiting a long ass time. So I like played it up. I also literally didn't know whether or not my thumb was fully attached because I freaked out when I saw that blood. And it was a deep dive.
Yeah. Jesus.
I guess thumbs bleed a lot though, my doctor said. He also helped me out. He got me on prep and he got me a new inhaler and EpiPen.
Oh, good. So you're like all set pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, thank God.
Jesus.
I'm
So
covered.
honestly, that totally like reminds me too. There was one time, so like my grandpa in Mexico, he's like missing a thumb. Like I should say half of it, not the entire thing.
Was it
But
from
basically,
diabetes?
what was that? Sorry?
Was it from diabetes?
No, actually, he was working on something. Like I don't know. He does like different jobs and stuff like that. At this time, this was so long ago, so I don't know what he was doing, but probably something with construction. But he was telling me that he was like trying to saw something, and you know those like giant like I don't know wheel saw thingies
I
that
know
like
what you're
when
talking about. Yeah.
yeah,
Heel
he was
sock?
like trying to force something through and it wasn't going through, and then it like I don't know what, and then it spit it out, but he was putting so much pressure that he went forward and sliced his like half his thumb off.
You know, they have nowadays they have like lock safe things that will prevent it from even touching bone. But
Really?
like maybe back then, I mean, I don't even know back then that technology probably wasn't
Yeah.
around because it's your grandfather, you said, right?
Yeah, my grandfather
Those
on my
are
dad's side.
there's a reason that technology was built, and it's because so many other people, just like your grandfather, have like less thumb than most.
Oh my gosh, dude, I believe it. Well, and honestly, that's not the only story that I've heard about like people in construction doing that. Like for sure. I feel like the more people you know that are in construction, the more like you hear about those like crazy like stories too. I feel like I've just known way too many people or like friends of friends that have like cut fingers off with like a saw or something like that they like weren't using correctly or like whatever it was. But yeah.
See, that's the shit that I do not like. That's why I freaked out because I thought that it could be like nearly thumbless Gus, you know?
Oh
And
no,
I
yeah.
know that if you're, I mean, Kaiser was luckily, I live on 15th, or no,
Mhm.
never mind, I'm not even, never mind. 15th Avenue, look it up, see, have fun.
You were saying though.
Yeah, no last name, but I will drop the ID.
But drop that social, girl. What about the security code on the back of your card? Are you gonna drop that too? I'm just kidding. I love
I
it.
love it.
Honestly. Damn. Okay, well, I definitely want to get into my tea. I have a big story time to tell you guys, and it honestly was like a little bit crazy because it just I swear, boys, men are trash. Can we say amen? Amen.
Hallelujah. Amen. Amen to that, sister.
Amen, sister.
Honestly, I'm like mad at myself for being sexually attracted to them.
Honestly, Fox, if I could be lesbian, I would, but
Literally saying, if I could be hetero, I would. I
yeah.
mean, honestly, I might be down to be a lesbian because just like who knows what that's like. I
I
mean,
live for
lesbian.
it. Yeah, I live for it. Literally a lipstick lesbian. I'd be so down for that. But yeah, so
Would you?
basically,
Would you?
well, I'm not lesbian, but I'd be down. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
I feel like I'm
100%.
a little bi, like for like Charlize Theron or like Selena Gomez.
Yeah. Selena Gomez is
Like, who's
bi.
the girl that you're down with, if you can name one?
If I could be down with a girl, oh gosh, it's hard. Like a celebrity for sure. I feel like if I could probably be with anybody, it'd probably be honestly Alice in Wonderland because
Ooh.
yeah, because
Good
big
one.
boobs
I
and
love
big booties are great, but like at the same time too, like I just want me a girl like Alice in Wonderland. Like
David
she just looks
Allen.
great.
He also is loaded.
Is she really though?
Isn't every DJ?
I haven't like loaded with money. I see. I'm like loaded with titties or ass. Just kidding.
No. She's like a. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm not gonna. I don't want to comment on her figure.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant.
True. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad we clarified though, because I was like, wait, okay, but that makes sense. But yeah, no, definitely for sure her. But then like any guy DJ, like we're game. Unless it's like Bass Nectar, because Bass Nectar.
What about DJ Khaled? He won't eat you out.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely not. I'd be like,
So let's not be so general.
okay, if you're a DJ and your name has the letters DEDD in them, hit me up.
ZEDD.
Zed.
Well, okay, word. Yeah, I love
Okay, yeah. But
that. That's
yeah,
so good.
he
Honestly,
is. He's so
the
handsome.
main reason I actually never mind. Let's not talk about that in case they watch.
In case they watch. But yeah, Zed, if you're watching this podcast, hit me up, girl. I've been to like 5 of your shows. I'm ready for a good time. Let's go. But okay, so going back to my story though. So basically, yes, men are trash. We now know that. Well, we've known that. But basically what
Amen.
happened was back in okay, actually I'm not even gonna preface this. I'll tell you what happened. So a couple of days ago, there's a DM that I received, and I'll read you the DM because it's a little bit saucy. Obviously, I already read this to you guys, but it's gonna be new to our listeners, so I'm gonna go back to the beginning of it.
We can't be reading DMs, can we?
Yeah, we can, but I'm not gonna tell you who it's from, right? Like we're gonna use like a
What's
little
their
cover
name?
name. So their code name is Jazzy.
Jazzy. Okay. And you
Jazzy.
said that I
Okay.
already know a little bit about Jazzy.
Um,
So I'll be able to
okay.
recognize who we're talking about.
I have never met her. You have never met her. But basically, you know the person that she was dating at the time. His name is Eddie. So Jasmine and Eddie are dating, right?
Wait, is Eddie his actual name?
No.
Okay.
I love it. Okay, so these are obviously both code names, but you definitely know Eddie, okay? So I wake up to actually I didn't wake up to this. I was like out with my cousins. We were eating ice cream, just having a good time, nothing wild. And out of nowhere, I see that I got a DM. I'm like, okay, let me go read this. And I'm like reading this as I'm enjoying my cousin time. And it goes like this. Jazzy says, "Hello. I don't think we know each other, but my name is Jazzy. I'm kind of dating Eddie. We had a very unpleasant conversation last in which he told me that at your last get together, he got very drunk and claims you two kissed. I want you to know I am not at all upset, just curious if it happened and anything else. Quite frankly, I really don't care what happened, just upset that he lied to me. I'd like to know everything before I make a choice to forgive or keep dating him. Thank you for your time, and I'm so sorry to bring you an unpleasant message with a sunflower emoji."
Yeah, that was, I remember.
Yeah, I
That's
had
me and Eddie.
no
That's a
right.
predicament that
Yeah,
Jazzy's in there. That's like an honest to God, like, damn. I feel
honestly,
bad.
facts. I felt really bad too, and I honestly like I didn't respond the next day until like around 7:30 in the morning when like I woke up and I could actually like think about my thoughts, and it was
But
just
she did.
too late.
Wait, I don't want to cut you off, but like,
Yeah,
don't be worried about that because she literally said that she respects your time
yeah, yeah,
or something of that
100%.
nature. So like, don't even sweat that.
Yeah, true, true. But also, like, I was with my cousins and whatever, so I just like pushed it off to the side and I was like, okay, this is tea, but also like I'm just gonna take my time. Like, I will respond to you when I have the chance. So the next day in the morning, I messaged her around like 7:30 a.m. and I was like, hey, I don't think we've ever met, but what Eddie told you is true. Back in January, we had a small get together with friends. I truly don't know how many drinks he had, but I do recall he was pretty drunk. We were talking when I asked him if he was currently dating anyone. That's when he leaned in and started to kiss me. Naturally, I took that as a no. We didn't do anything else other than kiss. If you were dating him during that time, I am so sorry that this happened. And she responded and said, "Hi, thank you for responding. Was this January question mark 2021 question mark?" I said, "Yes, January 2021. I don't remember what day exactly." She said, "I'm sorry, just to clarify, this was 5 months ago." Like, I don't know, she had to clarify like three different times. And I said, "Yes." She goes, "Oh." And I said, "I have a couple of Snapchat memories from that night." I scrolled back and the date was January 2nd of 2021. She goes, "I only asked because he told me this happened 2 months into us dating. And we've been dating for around 10 months. So not only did he lie to her once, he lied to her twice when he tried to tell her the truth.
Well, do you think
Like,
he lied or do you think he was guessing?
no, he definitely, okay, yes, he was pretty drunk, but I know for a fact that he lied to her because you knew when that get together happened before you were drinking. You know what I mean? Like,
Math. Wait, I didn't do the math. How much is the disparity between what he said and what it was?
so this would have been 2 months into them dating, so probably around like in September, early October, maybe early October, in fact, and September. But this would have happened like a few months after that in January.
So he was, instead of a couple months, it was 3 months.
Yeah, like basically a few months
I
ago.
say let him go.
Are you sure?
I'm
Well,
just
as
saying
in
a
like she
couple
needs to
months
let him
versus
go.
3 months. I mean, no, I
Yeah,
don't say let him go, but I say that like I would say
yeah,
that he was being truthful when he was speaking to her,
yeah.
from my opinion. But I'm not telling her how to like. I don't know
Right.
their relationship.
Yeah,
I just
definitely.
know a very limited picture. I would say that he
Good to
didn't
know.
lie to her.
Hmm.
So I understand why she triple double checked and why she might feel upset. And I think she
Yeah,
has the right to feel upset about the fact that he
yeah,
was making out with you at a party when he had a girlfriend.
yeah, 100%.
Sorry that he put you in that position.
But yeah, well, that's exactly how she felt like about the date that I told her, January 2nd of 2021. She was like, I only asked this because he told me this happened 2 months into us dating, and we've been dating for around 10 months. That means that this happened a lot more recently than I was led to believe. She says, "Oh, I see." And also says, "Well, I'm not entirely sure how to proceed, but that hurt. I really do appreciate your honesty about this. And I replied and said, yeah, that is definitely not true. I have a Snapchat of him in it with the date timestamped. I understand that me and Eddie are not going to be friends from here on out, but I am so sorry for what happened in the situation. And she asked me, she's like, if you wouldn't mind, would it be possible for me to have and or see that? That's all right. I really do believe you acted with good intentions and whatnot. I'm sorry that this was our introduction. I'm sure you are a lovely person. So I sent her the video of it, which obviously it's like me doing like, a video like around the room showing who all is there and stuff. And then I like clicked on it and I screenshotted it because it shows the timestamp on Snapchat. And she said, thank you for these, Karina, myself. I really appreciate it. I plan on using this information in a conversation with him today. I'm sorry if afterward you receive angry messages or whatnot. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I replied and said, thank you for the heads up. If I do, I will deal with it then. I know I'm doing the right thing by telling you. But I'm like, girl, I was like nervous too for the rest of the day because it was Sunday when that happened, right? When I replied to her and all of these messages like had ensued. But the guy Eddie still following me on Instagram, still friends with me on Snapchat, hasn't sent me any messages of any sort. So I'm like, did the conversation happen? Like, I don't know. Yeah. Or if it did, like, did she forgive him? Are they gonna like try to work it out? Like, I'm not sure.
Who knows? Did you say that you're not going to be friends with him anymore?
Pretty much, yeah.
You and Eddie were kind of tight for a while.
We were really, really close. Honestly, it was like kind of upsetting because for me, I feel like he was just flat out like stupid. You know what I mean? Because not only like did you have two amazing girls in your life, like literally, like he used to talk to me about her when they first started dating and how amazing and sweet she was and blah 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 this and that. And it's
Wait,
like,
what?
yeah, like when they first started dating.
Did you know that they were dating when you made out with him?
No, because remember I asked him, I was like, "Are you dating anyone?" Because this was a couple months after like
That's
they were
right.
dating, right?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I know, girl. Don't try to
I
throw
was
me
just
under
like,
the
wait a
bus like
second, the
that.
timeline, we need to clarify for the fans.
Yeah, no, you're good. But literally though, it's like you had two amazing, gorgeous girls in your life, and like you literally just like you ruined it. Like she's not trying to be with you anymore. I don't know about that, but like it
Who
didn't
knows?
seem like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it at least. And it's like
It's hard.
clearly I don't want to
The
be friends with you
foundation of your
anymore.
relationship is like shattered, you know? Like
Yeah,
trust is the foundation of every relationship.
exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. It's like it sucks because I'm like upset, like angry because it's like, bro, you literally like ruined this for yourself. But at the same time too, I'm like really bummed because it's like I'm losing a friendship. And like you said, like we were really tight for like
Sure.
a really long time. So yeah. But it is what it is. It's honestly like, I don't know, that ship has sailed. It's not my problem no more. But
Word.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums it up though. I mean, we'll see what happens from here. I'm still like expecting like a message or something like that, just like from him, but we'll see. I don't know if it'll happen or not.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Right back.
definitely.
I left my notebook or my notebook.
Well, okay, no worries, you're good. Yeah, I guess I'll just chill here and entertain you guys while Gus goes to get his notebook. So,
Do you know what time we
and then
started the podcast at?
um yeah, it would have been like nah, like I want to say maybe almost 10 minutes ago now, just over 10 minutes ago.
That's a minute.
I know it's a minute.
That was such a good laugh.
It really was though. I loved it. Dude, and you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I had so many of my friends that listened to the podcast and literally were like, "Your guys' laugh was everything."
Yes.
Like both of us. I love it.
We laugh hysterically, just
Yeah,
in every phone call anyway.
we really do though. We really do.
I'm a little wiped from like freaking out about my finger.
Yeah, that's okay. That's understandable. It happens.
Sorry if you don't laugh.
But yeah.
I've already laughed a few times, maybe. I'll psych myself out.
What's on your I love your giant thumb. Could you imagine like counting cash?
Gosh.
It's so funny. I love
Can you
it.
imagine thumb wrestling someone like this?
Yeah, Jesus.
Okay. Oh.
What?
Do you have anything that you want to talk about for the podcast first? Because Queen's first.
Queen's always first. I mean, honestly, like all I wanted to talk about really was like my drama, and like we are done with that. So if you want to talk about anything else, I'm down.
Word.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm scatterbrained, so anytime I think of something, I try and write it down. I have a little
Yeah.
check box. So I'm about to check some shit off, and that's like the most satisfying thing to do from a bullet journal. Okay, today's tea.
Mm-hmm.
So the note says, "Oh my God, make sure that you plug in a nutshell." And so, in a nutshell, is actually like the closest thing to a religion that I think I will ever get.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a YouTube channel that can just explain like such a pure philosophy that like is incontrovertible. I don't even know if that's a word, but if it is, I think I use it right.
Me all the time, always. I think I used it right. I love it though. So funny.
Yeah, in a nutshell, go watch it. It's like Kurzgesagt, but then in a nutshell, it's like the closest thing to a religion. Watch your episode on optimistic nihilism and don't click off. You have to finish it. Otherwise, it is going to leave you with nightmares.
How long is it though? How long is that video?
Dude, I don't know. It's worth it.
Okay.
It's shorter than Close Encounters with the Fifth Kind.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm not going to watch.
Oh my God, get out of here, girl.
I said I was going to watch it, but it actually is against my deeply held religious beliefs. And if you don't believe me, then go check out In a Nutshell's video called Optimistic Nihilism.
Okay, I'll go watch it just because I'm open-minded, unlike some other people around here. I'm just kidding.
My religion tells me fuck around with those
okay, but no, I also agree too with In a Nutshell. I feel like if you guys don't know what it is, aside from the fact that it's like Gus's like religion, apparently, it's also like just really cool, like fun, educational, but not educational boring, like educational, like intriguing videos that talk about like different things around the world, like anything from biology to like the drug trade and like the problem with like I don't know, like climate change and things like that and like whatever. There's a lot of science and like research statistics and stuff that backs it up, which honestly like you have to respect too because it's like these people or whoever it does, like production something that does it, you have to respect the amount of research that goes into making like literally even a 5-minute video because honestly I've never realized how much
really
you
awesome
actually have to like write down to be able to even give like a 5-minute speech.
You're so smart.
Bitch, how?
Bitch, you just like, did you hear how eloquently you just plugged in a nutshell?
Eloquent. I'm eloquent.
Distinct, eloquent, and like just like so colorful. Like the way you described it is like anybody will understand that. That's like I wish that I could speak like sometimes.
Thank you. I love that. I appreciate it.
Oh, I was gonna ask, what is your necklace?
Oh yes. So this is if you guys can see it. Hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's like a little Libra. It's my sign, my horoscope sign. I'm an October baby. I was born October 11th.
Weird.
I'm 21. I'm just kidding. But yeah. But actually, my little sister, so quick story, just to plug this in real quick. So my little sister asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I said anything with like my like astrology sign or horoscope sign.
Should we name our siblings, or should we just name them their names?
Yeah, my sister wouldn't care. So my sister's name is Angela, but I call her Angie a lot. So if you guys hear me use that word, yeah, it's my little sister's name. But yeah, we love her. She's like the coolest.
We might call her Hella. Hella.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we also call her Hela, but it's not Hella like Hella. It's Hela. It's basically like Spanish for short for Angela. That's where it comes from. But yeah, so basically she asked me what I wanted for Christmas this year. And I told her like anything with like my horoscope sign. And so she went out and got me this necklace, which honestly, like I absolutely love. Because I don't wear necklaces a lot, but I've worn, huh?
You wore it in the last cast, and so that's why when I rewatched it, I decided.
Oh yeah.
I should ask you.
That's a really good call. I love it. But yeah, no, so she got it for me for Christmas, and honestly like I don't wear a lot of necklaces, and so yeah, I've kept it on ever since. But the cute part is that for oh my gosh, what was it? I think I went like out shopping one day in January, and I was thinking about her as I always do when I'm out and about. I think about my family a lot. And I saw her horoscope sign on a necklace as well, and I bought it for her. So now she has one too.
That's so sweet.
Right. I love it though. But yeah, a couple of my friends were with me when I bought her the necklace. But yeah, so
Wait, do we know that in the podcast?
We do. So Cartier and Kylie.
Kylie, is Kylie a new name?
Kylie is a new name, but that's the nickname for the person that you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Kylie later.
We'll talk about Kylie later.
I know Cartier. I did not need time with Cartier.
I know. Literally, I love how like we don't even have to like tell each other like the code name. Like we just know, you know?
Well,
I love it.
We don't want cease and desist letters.
True. Yeah. But and we do it like out of respect for people's privacy. We won't say your name, but we'll drop your soch. Like facts, honestly.
Facts on fleek. If you follow us, we're gonna shout all of these people out. Don't even sweat.
100%.
100.
100. Keep it 100. But yeah, yeah. I mean, other than that, oh yeah, go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, other than that, though, I don't know. Like, did you do anything this weekend? Did you have anything going on? I mean, other than the heat, though. Like, let's be real.
Literally nothing. I just tried to survive.
Yeah.
I fought with my roommates. There's some hella tea there. Maybe we'll talk about it later. Honestly, like my life is tea. I think you were right. I am a drama queen, and ever since you said that, and I like said you were right, I have realized that like the tea is hot, especially when it's hot outside.
Didn't you just move in with them though?
Well, yeah. I don't know. Passive aggressive people annoy me because it's like, bitch, please just tell me. Oh my gosh, that actually reminds me that I need to go back and explain what I was going to say about the word bitch. And what I want to say about the word bitch is that in my mind, I do not attach gender to the word bitch, and I understand that in our society there is a female connotation to the word, and I mean the definition of the word, like female dogs are female by definition,
right?
You know,
yeah.
So I understand that many people take that word as to mean that, but in my mind there is no gender. My favorite insult to use against men is you're being a dumb bitch, shut the fuck up.
Ooh, I can see how that would trigger them.
Well, it would also make them realize that they're being smooth-brained and they should shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
If you're being a dumb bitch, you're being a dumb bitch, and you can be male or female, in my mind.
Yeah, 100.
When people get upset about that word, and if I ever, even in a jokingly way, refer to a woman as in that with that word, I would really, really hope that the woman feels comfortable enough to speak to me and tell me like, hey, like, not refer to me in that way. And that's respectful for me, but I feel bad because it's like it's a term that's being reclaimed. And I've talked to a lot of friends about this, just because I know I was socialized as a man, and I know that words can really hurt people.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you know, like I said, the Holy Trinity, gay, black, and fat, like growing up.
Right. Yeah.
That is like the Holy Trinity. Actually, that's really funny. I was at Aang's house, and one of Aang's friends also is gay, fat, and black, or like can relate to those like sentiments. And he was the one who coined the term Holy Trinity, and I thought it was hilarious because
that's so funny. But no, honestly, I agree with you 100%. Like that word, the word bitch, is being reclaimed, and I feel like slowly, like other words like slut or whore or whatever it may be will also be reclaimed.
That triggers a lot of gay.
Yeah.
Never reclaim the N-word. It cannot be reclaimed. Do not do that.
Do not do that. Yeah.
Never do that.
We can do that with like anything but that word, like fact.
That is not a word for white people or anybody really. Black people who say it embarrass me.
Yeah. I feel like, is that the reason why you don't like rap? Side note, everyone.
I don't like rap because of how misogynistic it is. And I also don't like the message that it sends to people, or the idea of like the Black community that is perceived from rap music. But I understand the history of rap, and I understand that it's an art form. And I also understand that everything that Black people make, white people eat up. So like basically it's just a part of American culture now. Yeah. So I listen to it, I tolerate it mainly for the DJs that, you know, partake. And I'm really down for the beats, but like the misogyny can go, and I typically stick to female rap.
Well, no, and I agree with that too, because honestly, one of the things that really annoys me is that once all of these, like Nicki has been in the game for like so long, right? Like it was 10 years before Cardi B, maybe just over 10 years before Cardi even came along. And then, naturally we got Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, so on and so forth.
Yes.
But, right. But
So
the
many
thing
other
that
good people along the way, though. So many other good
yes.
people.
Oh,
I wish I
100%.
knew more about female rap because I
Mhm.
know that we're missing so many like amazing women.
Yeah, we really are though. But the thing that honestly like makes me super annoyed is that like okay, when Cardi B came out, I feel like she really just like shattered the music industry in like the best way possible because she was out here like talking about like basically the same way that guys rap about like fucking pussy and like or fucking bitches
Yeah.
getting money is like what she was doing, except she was like literally like I'm gonna like ride that D and like get my
Wait,
coin, blah blah
Cupcake?
blah.
Have you ever heard of Cupcake? I went to a cupcake show in Seattle.
I have heard of it. Okay, wait. I think I've heard that one really like crazy song from them.
Which
I'm
one?
pretty.
They're all like that. Oh, there's only
Okay,
like a couple that are normal. Actually,
I
no.
will have.
It's just
Yeah.
really, really, really good musical artist, and I swear to God, like I know that like she's
Mhm.
raunchy as fuck, but that's like
Yes.
exactly what men are doing
Yeah.
to
But
women.
that's no, no, no. And I know for a fact that yes, I have heard of Cupcake and I've listened to one song. I don't know the song, but when I do, I will send it to you. But that's like my point exactly. But the thing is that everybody is so like, what's the word? Like hypocritical about it, especially like the male artists, because even Snoop Dogg came out and said, and was like, Cardi B, after she released WAP and he listened to it, he even came out and said, and was like, oh, that's like a woman shouldn't act like that. And it's like, what do you mean? Like what she's saying, what she's doing is the same garbage that you do, just opposite. You're doing it to girls, she's doing it to guys. Like,
Well, it's not even
what's
just
the big
opposite,
deal?
but it's like who are the type of women that you're singing about, Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
Who are you singing about?
100. Yeah.
Because it's like, are you telling us that there's a caste system and some women are good to sleep with and some are only good to marry? It's like, what are you
Yeah.
saying?
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
asking us
But
to double the amount of women on Earth? Are you asking us to like fucking just like create a rigid cast? Like, you're an
yeah.
idiot for even mentioning that. And it's like, you need to stop smoking weed all day and talk to Martha Stewart about how she has faced misogyny.
Yeah. Talk to Mark. I forgot about that he was on the show.
Like, that bitch needs to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. No, honestly. And I'm sure like I'm at least hoping that he's come around because they did a show together or whatever, but like at the same time too, I'm like, bruh, like
Him and
I don't
Cardi
know. Yeah, him and Cardi B, they did Rhythm and Flow. It's a Netflix original, but basically it was like he was a guest star on the show. Let me clarify, he wasn't actually on the panel. He was on the panel for one night. But yeah, they did a show together and they were like out there vibing, talking, having a good time. But yeah, it was like I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of respect for like these female rappers because they face a lot of shit. Like even Nicki has had to come out and say like, oh, so when I want to like act this way or like speak my mind, like you guys are gonna perceive me as a bitch. But like if a guy were to do it, they'd be like, oh no, that's like respect, like that's ego, you know? And it's
But
like, no,
it's
absolutely
like,
not.
what are you talking about? Like,
Yeah,
if men were just less creepy and less
yeah,
controlling of women, women would probably
yeah,
be more free to be more sexual, and then everybody would be laid more and more laid back.
yeah,
You know
right.
what I mean? It's like, why are you chastising women for being slutty and then simultaneously killing women when you don't get
Hmm.
enough pussy? It's like, you're a
Yeah,
psycho. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And that's like, so many men are just dumb. That's why
right.
I'm so upset that I'm attracted to them.
Honestly, I feel that on a spiritual level,
It's
girl.
like,
It's the
you
curse.
get an educated man.
Yes, that's what I want, honestly. Like, and obviously, like I've told you this, like I just want like an educated, liberal man. Like that is it. That's
That,
all I'm asking for. Manifest it.
I mean, we can manifest it or we can go on seeking arrangements.
I live for it. I literally live for that. That's tea. I love that. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
gosh, you guys, the tea today is
Ooh,
a
Lipton
Lipton
green
green
tea.
tea. It's too
I
sweet for me,
love
but
it.
it's honestly like it just hits the spot.
Mhm.
Usually, I mean, actually, I don't know. This is one of those super sweet beverages that I will just down, I guess, on camera.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I do like the diet Lipton tea. I don't know what it is about it. It just tastes really good to me, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I should do that. Is it
Well,
gonna be
and
like aspartame?
no, I don't think so, to be honest with you. I remember this was years ago when I would drink it. I really enjoyed it as a kid. I don't know about now. I haven't had it in years. One of the other things that I do like to enjoy diet versus regular is diet tonic water. I Is it tonic water? Yeah, it's tonic water. Diet tonic water. I don't know what it is about it. It just tastes so much better, to be honest with you. In my personal opinion, maybe it's the brand that I
I'm not down
tried,
for
but
tonic water unless there's gin in it.
what was that?
I'm not down for tonic unless there's gin.
Yeah, well, that's how I had it. I literally had it in a gin and tonic.
Oh my god. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
because yeah. I was like,
yeah,
you know that it's weird to just drink tonic water, right?
yeah. Well,
Okay.
that's the face that you made. I was like, is that not normal just to drink tonic, I guess? But I did have it in a gin and tonic.
Okay, wait.
Um,
Maybe it is normal and I'm just like judgmental, but
I don't know. I would never drink tonic water by itself, but like sparkling water all day, every day, like for sure,
oh
like
yeah,
LaCroix. Yeah. LaCroix. I love it. But shoot, I was gonna say something quick. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. So there's this one drink that I've been dying to try. Every time I go to like a bar or like a restaurant and I order it, they can never make it because they always like, I swear they never have like passion fruit or like one ingredient to make it. And I feel like it's not that hard. It's called a porn star martini. Have you ever had one?
no.
I've never had one, and I'm gonna plug in the show real quick. I don't know if like any of our viewers listening right now have ever watched Too Hot to Handle, but literally, if you haven't, go watch it. But that's how I learned about the drink. There was this girl on there that I fell in love with. Her name's Chloe. She's from Essex, UK.
Okay.
Her favorite drink is a porn star martini. And after the show, I was like, I have to try one. I've been trying for months, and literally no luck. Everywhere I go,
What, Essex
they never
or
have it.
what?
Essex, yeah, UK.
Let's go.
Look right now. Bye,
Yeah.
guys. Just kidding.
Yeah, today's tea is gonna be shot from Essex and we're gonna have porn star martini.
You see the freaking background, like
Oh, the
the
green
Zoom.
screen?
Yeah,
We should do it just for the meme.
we really should though. Okay, we will. We'll have to. We'll upload a picture of us in the UK.
Yeah.
Like I love it.
We'll have to make sure it's Essex though. Or maybe
Yes.
we don't.
Yeah. I love it. Watch this. It's just like someplace in Australia. We're like, we're in the UK. I love it. That's awesome.
Ireland, everybody loves that. Or Scotland. I don't know. You know, I
Yeah.
don't know. Whatever.
We'll find something. We'll find like some type of like stock photo on freaking Google.
I'm dead. Oh. Okay.
I live for it though. I love it. So tell me about your sunglasses. I've never seen those. Well, I did see them last podcast, but you didn't tell me about them. Like they're prescription, but I've never seen you wear like polarized or prescription sunglasses. Are they new? Did you just get them this year?
But they're thick as fuck, so I feel
Oh,
embarrassed to wear them. But
really?
now that my other glasses are falling apart on me, these are less embarrassing.
Stop.
I'm not
Yeah.
but...
I don't even think that like the glass is very thick, and to be honest, I like them. I feel like it just looks like
good.
so.
They're good glasses.
Yeah.
They're thick ones.
Yeah. At least, what do they call those like really thick eyeglasses though? You know which ones I'm talking about.
Coke bottle glasses?
Pretty much, yeah. There's this other name for it though.
You're blind.
Shut up.
I don't know, like beer goggles.
Dude, I'm deceased. Stop. I don't know, beer goggles. Yeah, if I put them on and they were
they like what you get at the 3D movie at Disneyland.
Oh my gosh.
That last one was just fast.
No, but you had me though, the freaking beer goggles. Oh my god, I love that. That's so funny. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is my savior. Okay, wait, hold on. Can I bring this up real quick?
Yes.
It has the N-word in it. Obviously, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say it, but I'm letting you know now. So I'm sure you have watched this YouTube video before. It's honestly like, I hate saying this. I thought it was so funny when I was younger. Now it's like a little bit different because they're saying the N-word and they're white.
Let's not plug it.
Oh, but it's so funny. Okay, we won't plug it. We won't plug it.
Thank you. Jesus.
You're welcome. Why does I like add it in the description? By the way, go watch the YouTube. I won't though. I won't. Okay.
I mean,
I won't.
I don't really care. I just don't want to talk about it.
No, that's okay. We don't have to talk about it. We won't talk about it. I love that face you're making.
Oh, well, the next thing on my thing was actually thoughts on slurs. And so then when I read that, I was like, oh, that's funny.
Oh, that
My
literally
thoughts
was
on
like a
slurs is
smooth
that you cannot
transition.
say a slur unless you belong to the community that has previously been used. Other than a few select words, like previously mentioned in the podcast, and we might go over more. Pronouns, he, him, they, them.
She, her, they, them.
We already talked about that and that.
Okay, wait, Gus, tell me a little bit about this. This has to do with like gender and all of that. So one of the things that my friends and I were discussing, and this is when I was like, oh, I need Gus here, like he knows more about it, was non-binary versus like what pansexual is. I have an idea of what it is, but please enlighten me. I think where we were confused was that Sam Smith, right, like the singer, he identifies as non-binary, but my friends were confused because he was in a relationship with somebody, and they were under the impression that non-binary means that like you aren't like sexually attracted to people. I thought that it was, and I thought pan meant that you weren't sexually attracted, more like emotionally attracted, but clarify please.
Oh fuck, dude, that's all sorts of fucked up. Everything you just said is so slightly off that it's kind of like aggravating. It's like when like one piano key in the chord is out of tune.
Yeah.
And you know you're playing the right chord, but it sounds whack.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, it's funny. I need to tackle that and I need to think about it before I forget about it. Okay. Sam Smith is non-binary. Non-binary means that you don't identify as male or female, and that's your gender identity.
Okay.
So your gender identity is in your brain. It's what you perceive your brain to be. Your nervous system is male or female or whatever. Non-binary. It's not male. It's not female. It can't be defined. It's not in the male or female binary system that we've all been kind of forced into. That's what non-binary is.
Okay.
Pansexual means that you are attracted to people who are like anything under the sun, including non-binary. So it could be binary men and women, and it could be non-binary people. But because it has the word sexual in it, it means that that's about sexuality, which is more about what arouses you sexually. So pansexual people do not care what your genitals are. They want to have sex with you for other reasons.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense? So your sexuality and your gender are different.
So can you be pan-gender? Sorry, like I feel like I sound stupid, but like, is that a thing?
Gender is non-binary.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what pan means actually. Let's double check that. I think it's Greek.
Doesn't pan mean all? Like I feel like that's what it means. Or isn't it Latin?
It might be Latin.
Yeah. Because this was a conversation that I had, I want to say like a few weeks ago, but like I've been meaning to bring it up.
Never mind, I don't actually know.
Okay.
And definition. Oh, there's just like a lot of them.
I'm gonna look it up too, but I'm like trying to balance my laptop.
It's gonna bother me.
It does mean all. This root word is pan, which means all.
Oh yeah, pan, a prefix from the Greek, pi, alpha with a squiggle. What is a V? How the V is? I should know this. I tried to be in the Greek system. Meaning all or of everything. Yeah. So if you're non-binary, then that is an umbrella term that covers people who are not male or female. Or something non-binary. And binary means 1 or 0. You know, like binary code is like what our computers run off of.
Right.
1s or 0s, men or women. You know, some people like to think of the world in binary terms of black and white, good and evil. Okay.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna keep going. That's why I was like, but okay.
Well, no. I was trying to answer your question.
Okay. So I feel like I guess that makes more sense then when you bring it down that way. So obviously pansexual has to do more about your sexuality. Non-binary has to do more with your gender, right? That's basically like what you
And
just told
gender
me.
is perceived as like
Yeah.
what you believe that your gender is and what
Yeah.
you would want people in the world to understand and recognize and see in the way that you present yourself and speak and live, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Have you been doing anything in Seattle for Pride?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad. Did you do anything fun over
Also,
the
I got on
weekend?
prep today because I busted my thumb. And then when I busted my thumb, I was like, doctor, can I get on fucking prep? And then he was like, well, I don't know. We call it like Truvada or whatever the fuck. And I was like, whoa, I've seen ads for that. Yeah, let me ask my doctor about it. And then he laughed.
I love that. Okay, wait. So what is prep though?
Oh, it is something that if you take for a while, it's apparently hard for your stomach. Actually, oh my God, that reminded me to take it. I almost drank the last of my tea. Prep basically helps you prevent the contraction of HIV or
Oh,
AIDS
good.
if you come in contact with it.
Oh, really?
But it also apparently lowers your bone density,
Oh.
which is like sad, but I like lift weights and drink milk, so.
I was gonna say though, like you can always like gain your bone density back, like as long as
No,
you're
not
like
always. When
exercising
you're
and
80,
stuff.
you cannot do that as easily.
Okay. But like you have ways to take care of that at least now when you're younger.
I'm so sorry. I'm getting a phone call.
Are you though?
Fuck off.
It's not like we're trying to record a podcast or anything.
Oh, it's my dad. He probably is on lunch
Listen.
right now or something.
Oh my God, I love your dad. I miss him.
Yeah, so this is TD, this is Truvada, and then the other one is an ibuprofen because I need that to
Yeah.
deal with my stitches.
Oh my God, yeah. I bet your hand's gonna be super sore tomorrow. Or at least once like the numbing agents went off. When I got my hand cut open, those numbing agents worked like a charm. It was like crazy to me, like how
I
localized anesthesia works,
know.
right?
Well, it's the same
Yeah.
stuff they do for dentistry. I mean, you have pretty nice pearly whites though, so
Yeah.
you might not know.
No, I had so much, or I should say so many teeth pulled out when I was a kid. Like literally every time I went to the dentist, they were just yanking teeth out. It was honestly, I didn't mind it. My dentist always told me that as a kid, like I just like was really good being like, or when it came to like pulling my teeth out, I just was like really good about it. But they have like other kids that were like horror stories, like sobbing, screaming, like, no, I don't want you like in my mouth, like blah blah. But you were that way. I love it.
One time I remember feeling it, and they said that they didn't believe me feeling it, and then they had people hold me down, and they drilled me, and my mom was like sobbing and holding me down, and I was screaming.
Oh my God, that sounds so terrible. I'm so
No.
sorry.
It made me
No,
traumatized of the dentist. And then the last time I went to what was that place? CMAR by Skagit
yeah,
Valley College. The lady
yeah.
like screamed at me about my dental hygiene, and I was like, okay, I've already been traumatized once. You're a psycho person.
Jesus
And
Christ.
like I like literally didn't go back for like 3 years, and now I'm getting my dental work done, and that's just expensive.
Yeah. Oh my God, it really is though. There
I'm
was one
glad
time
I'm spending good
too.
money on it though. It's worth it, I
Yeah.
guess. But like,
It
fuck.
is. Yeah. It will be worth it in the end. And honestly, my dental hygienist tells me all the time that like so many like diseases like cancer, diabetes, it all like starts in the mouth. Like there's so much that goes on because people don't take care of their like oral health. So the
Mhm.
fact that you're doing it now, even though like yes, you know, it has been a couple of years, is still like amazing because she has
I'm
seen
taking literally Truvada, which is gonna lower my bone density. Fuck.
no, but she's literally has told me so many stories where literally like people have come in after like not having like any dental work done for like 15 years, like not even a cleaning, like at
I
all.
did
And
that
it's
for
like,
5 years, and then they said your teeth are surprisingly very clean and good. You only have a couple cavities, and I was like, thank
yeah.
God.
Oh my gosh. But at least like you took care of your teeth. You know what I mean? Like I know that you try.
I do. Every now and
Yeah.
then, I get like addicted to flossing my teeth. I swear to God, it like gives me endorphins.
That's how I feel like when I put Q-tips in my ears. Like when
Same.
yeah, it's literally like such a good feeling. But I do love
So bad
flossing
for
though
you.
too.
You're not supposed to do it, but I do.
Yeah, no, same. I was gonna mention too, when I got my wisdom teeth pulled out, I can't remember because I got the first two, the bottom two, no, yeah, the bottom two done first. And then I got the top two done at a different time because I was like scared to do them all at once because you hear all of those horror stories. But honestly, both times it went so well. And when I got my second, my top 2 teeth done, which was the second time I went in, that's when they injected me with a localized anesthesia. But for whatever reason, like on my right side, top right, it wasn't like, maybe they just didn't put enough in or I needed more or whatever. But they started to pull out the tooth and I could feel it. I was like, ow. But as soon as I said something, he was like, oh, okay, like, let me give you more. They didn't strap me down and fucking yank it out anyway. Like, Jesus Christ.
I was a little kid and I literally had so many trust issues with my mom after that.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
I mean, I also vividly remember it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a time.
I love it though. Plug it in, girl. Just think about how you want to say it, but yeah, you got this.
I'm not going to talk about it.
Oh, no.
Podcast
Okay.
over or something.
Oh yeah, gotta go. Bye. Gotta blast.
Okay,
I'm just kidding. That's so funny. I love it though.
let's not drop that bomb yet.
Okay, guys. Well, if you guys want to hear that story, comment down below, subscribe.
Okay, bye.
Bye.